Imagine young schoolgirls suddenly thrust into a nightmare of abduction, lives hanging in the balance because troops were pulled back just minutes before disaster struck. This isn't just a tragic story, it's a wake-up call about accountability in Nigeria's security forces. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this incident reveal deeper issues of collusion within the military? Let's dive into the passionate words of Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe, who isn't holding back on this pressing matter. Senator Abaribe, representing Abia South Senatorial District for the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, has strongly criticized the abrupt removal of Nigerian soldiers from the Government Girls Comprehensive Senior Secondary School in Mager, Kebbi State. This happened a mere 45 minutes before a horrifying kidnapping took place, putting countless innocent students at risk. In a candid chat with Arise News on Monday, he demanded answers and accountability, slamming what he sees as a troubling pattern of appeasement and flattery in both government circles and military operations. To illustrate his point, Abaribe points to this specific case as a prime example. He recounts how the Kebbi State governor revealed that someone authorized the troop pullout, only for kidnappers to seize the opportunity. Yet, to this day, no one in Nigeria has been held to account, and no serious inquiries have been made. As lawmakers, we're just chatting instead of acting. And this is the part most people miss. True leadership means identifying and punishing those responsible, turning them into cautionary tales. If he were the commander-in-chief, Abaribe says he'd summon the local army commander and the overall army head, insisting they deliver the person behind the withdrawal, or face consequences themselves. That's how you govern a nation, he explains. Not through soft-peddling problems, but by facing them head-on. It's a straightforward call for tough decisions that prioritize safety over politics. The senator describes his fiery outburst in the Senate as unplanned, fueled by what he calls righteous indignation over the relentless cycle of insecurity and suspected partnerships between security personnel and criminals in various areas. It wasn't scripted, I was just furious, he admits. This kind of thing keeps happening, and it's not the first we've heard about possible betrayals. Locals often report tipping off security, only for the threats to vanish and attacks to follow soon after. This pattern raises eyebrows and questions about who can truly be trusted to protect communities. Digging deeper, Abaribe rails against a pervasive, sickening culture of sycophancy in politics, where honest feedback gets twisted into disloyalty. He argues that offering genuine advice or pointing out better approaches shouldn't brand you as an enemy trying to undermine the administration. It's a harmful mindset that silences valuable voices and discourages input from thoughtful critics. Those who just agree with everything aren't helping the president, they are hindering progress, he notes. For any government to thrive, it needs a mix of supporters and challengers. Imagine if a ship only steered in one direction, it might sail right into trouble. To drive his point home, Abaribe brings up a historical example from a past leadership era. During President Olusegun Obasanjo's time, he appointed Dr. Stanley McCabe as a special assistant specifically to play the role of a contrarian. When everyone else leaned one way on an issue, McCabe would argue the opposite, providing balance and alternative perspectives. It was like having a built-in devil's advocate to prevent groupthink. Obasanjo valued this because it ensured decisions weren't one-sided. It's a smart strategy that promotes well-rounded governance. Abaribe emphasizes that military transparency, especially around troop deployments during emergencies, is non-negotiable. Who issued that order, he asks bluntly. With a clear chain of command, pinpointing the culprit should be simple, it's not rocket science. Failing to act sends a dangerous signal of possible hidden alliances, making everyone wonder, if troops are nearby, are we really safe? To rebuild public faith, he urges that punishments be public knowledge, showing the military is serious about integrity. After all, Nigeria boasts one of Africa's finest armies, but trust relies on visible actions. Shifting to the bigger picture, Abaribe applauds recent collaborative steps by the government and National Assembly on security, but is pushing for more than vague promises. We need urgency, he stresses. Lay out specific plans, like A, B, and C, to clear areas of insurgency completely. Patching one spot while another flares up isn't victory, it's just containment. Clear timelines and measurable goals are essential for real progress. He also underscores the Senate's vital oversight role in security matters. After hearing endless pleas about insecurity, lawmakers have committed to consulting communities, officials, military, police, and agencies across regions for a full picture. From there, they bring insights back to the government. But the key, he says, is ensuring recommendations translate into action and that allocated funds are used wisely, no waste or diversion. In wrapping up, Abaribe reaffirms his dedication to keeping the government on its toes as an opposition figure. Our duty is to challenge you constantly, he declares. We're not about assigning blame for its own sake, we're about achieving outcomes. Nigeria can't keep spiraling downward, we must insist on tangible steps and strict accountability at every turn. Now, here's the controversial twist. While some might argue that Abaribe's stance is just partisan politics, could there be truth in his claims of collusion? Is there yes-man culture crippling Nigeria's security efforts? What do you think? Does demanding accountability strengthen the nation, or does it breed division? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Agree or disagree, let's discuss. What if Follow us on